I looked at myself in the mirror, fixating on my little pile of femininity, and turned sideways to cringe at the curvature of my body. I heard their cracking laughers and saw their crooked faces, and myself trying to squeeze a smile while shaking my head, as if it was all a joke. If you read this on my page, you might have thought I'm a woman, but this is a story of a boy with his hanging chunk of fat. The 6th grade me, for the first time in his life, felt ashamed for something he couldn't decide. Or maybe he could have. Mom warned him that McDonald's would turn him into a her, but he was too busy loving it. Why did I fear being called a girl? Never in my life, as a Haslingerian gender abolitionist, had I considered women inferior, at least not consciously so. The qualitative difference between boyhood and girlhood to a 6th grade do-no-wrong kid is perhaps indicative of power relations inherent in stereotypes of masculinity and femininity. As I was writing this, my hands pushed down yet again at my left breast, subconsciously, wishfully trying to press it to the size of my right. If only I could just chop it like pork, I often thought, marveling at the chests, flat and pristine, of the other boys. Well, I think to myself, it's because of a bigger heart. It's a comforting thought, but not quite enough for school, where I fear many, but Mom the most. I dread the inevitable, turning my head only to meet her hopeless gaze and tearless cry when I'm passionate at the club fair or when I give a TED talk. Looking for her, think that she can finally be proud of me, yet shocked every time by a clouded face and a pair of water eyes, shattered my confidence at the award ceremonies. Her sullen frown erased the smiles off my face when I scored for my team. So after a while, I stopped looking for her and hoped and pretended that she wasn't there, the specter haunting over my finest hours. But I still dread going back home after these events, where she will point at my face remorsefully and, as if appealing to the heavens, spit, "You have the curviest back at the event," or, gritting her teeth, "Your back was a C, a fat, ugly C." Believe me, the original Chinese version is far more disheartening, especially with her cold smirks, and she always finds another way of putting it when you think that she must have exhausted the dictionary. I would appeal, but I tried my best not to hunch my back. I truly did, but I still hated myself when she presented passionately her rich repository of evidence and never updating PowerPoint of photos of me hunching my back. From accusing hunching my back for why I don't have friends to why I won't find a job with my hunched back, never changing was her forceful finger that sentenced me to self-discrimination. Maybe she's right, that I am indeed sick, ill, and diseased. Sometimes she says it's in the vertebrae, sometimes she says it's in the brain. I think it's in my head. I never had the guts to tell her that I learned to hunch my back so that the protrusion will blend in, so with the perturbation from endlessly convincing myself that nobody cares when I curiously stare at my feet to glide past a stranger in the hallway, the most dangerous place known to mankind. I wanted her to know that my back is straight as ever when I'm with my friends, walking almost as if to show off my breast, as if I own it. I also feel particularly comfortable in the winter when we all wear jackets. But when alone, I'm truly wearing the emperor's new clothes, as if on trial for sending the whole school for not meeting standards. But today, I refuse to bend. Not because I've lost some fat, but because I've finally come to terms with who I truly am. I finally made the leap of faith in the right to the pursuit of happiness without discrimination, the right to be beautiful in my own right, and the righteousness of stepping into the world beyond gender images and imaginations. It's okay to make waves just by being yourself. The moon does it all the time. And I'm loving it, hunching my back or not, big breasts or not, although Mom was rambling on and on about it in the making of this video. Thank you.